serving Lucifer or whatever, demigods or demons. Then that's what how Maya teaches you. It's all illusion. This is really the only real option, this kind of worship. If that's not being done anywhere, well, this standard is here. This is the place to be. Otherwise, all these other paths will be it. There's nothing being offered in this world. Until Lord Chaitanya came, this was not an option for people in general. Until we started preaching here, I mean me and my Lord, preaching this vigorously, there is no option for anybody. I invest. There's no option. None of these gurus are preaching this. None of them are showing this. None are demonstrating this, that they even have it. So nobody knows unless they come here. As I say, I'm willing to be set straight. Show me, show us. Are we not preaching directly and all over? I mean, I'm on 5 platforms here. Nobody seems to come forward. I don't hear boo. That's kind of nice. I don't even hear it. Boo! Just that one guy, boo! Yeah. So for those, I mean, why wouldn't you want to go to a place? Why go to the secret places, the no-shows, where you're not even sure if it's really there or not, Here, what you see is what you get. We already showed what you see is what you get. You develop faith in what we're doing and with a service attitude and real faith that, wow, man, this is real. I found the treasure and everything. You become like an Amy and a Fanny, and then you can partake of this happiness. You can sit at the table with us. And you can eat with us. Yeah, but if you come, some people, they come and they come sporadically, but they don't come with the full faith, and they can't quite sit down at the table. They don't like, when you sit down at the table to eat, you sit down, you're there, and the food is there, and you're eating with the rest of the devotees. But some people, they come and they're not really sitting down. They're just kind of there, and they have their own ideas, Oh, yeah, what he's doing. Yeah, it's, they make all it. See, they're not fully there. Okay, so whatever, This is a great, I like, being at this time is a great preaching opportunity, actually sharing opportunity. Because we got the computers, and I'm sitting here in Playa and can potentially reach all over the globe. I got Belgium here, we got anywhere, wherever you guys are. And we're making contact. We're having sadhu sangha. This is the kind of stuff you'd have to go, like 550 years ago, you have to be with Narottam or Srinivas in their group. And it was only happening there and nowhere else. Sure, we can even watch replays. Oh my God. I even watch the replays. It's hard to give them up, man. It's like all this beautiful stuff coming. It's like an art piece. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Jules.
So, and although I am the creator of this system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. See, the non-doer and being unchangeable, even though he created this system for beings who have faith in the changeable. In the doer, they're into doing it because they want they're after the changeable. and they become attached to the changeable. So the Lord has created a system for those who are attached to what is temporary. See? And although Krishna is the non-doer, he's the non-doer, and oh, was I reading something else?
It's like the rules and regulations that he
Oh,
is
yeah,
actually not
yeah. You should
attracted
know
to.
that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. So that's the thing. This is eternal reality. It's unchangeable. It lasts forever. And that Lord is like that. And attachment to the transcendental Lord puts us in an unchangeable condition. You know, there's transcendental variety in this state, but there's a kind of thing that doesn't change. The underlying truth is unchangeable. You notice there's that truth that always rings in the thing. It's always unchanged. But there's many transcendental varieties of that truth. We get into all these different verses, different aspects, all related to the Lord. See, this is all related to the Lord. It's all beautiful. See? Do you see how much meaning there is in the world when the Lord is placed in the middle? Because he's in the middle of everything. Everything revolves around Krishna, even the Varnashram system. When it's presented like this, not only do you understand the importance of Varnashram, but what's even more important, everything. What you see how everything is connected to the Lord. See, therefore it has meaning. See, without the Lord being the center of all attention, and causality, the supreme cause of all causes, the thing doesn't have meaning, right? Meaning. All you can do is fantasize some kind of meaning. You know, imagine some meaning. Oh, this is the mean. And all that stuff, it doesn't mean anything to other people, only means to you. You ever see that, like Klaus Schwab? His meaning, what makes meaning in my life is to control the world and to have all these computers and robots and to take humanity and change their DNAs and all these plans. And it only has meaning to those he can convince to come on board with him. But other creation doesn't have any meaning. Then people think, I don't want that meaning for my life. I don't want to participate in that. That's the conflict. And these desires of these demons are so strong. They will fight for this. And people's freedom, desire for freedom, is so strong, they will fight for their freedom of the body. It's always of the body, though. That's the demons and the demigods. That's the good and the bad. They're always fighting for freedom for their bodies, or for control of not only their body, they want to control other bodies. That's called a hellish situation, man. And it's all about the material body, and both are an illusion, more or less. Here, we've attained the real body. We've attained the real Lord, eternal, immutable, unchangeable Lord. Okay? That's why devotees, they don't want to hanker to attain something. We got this. We got the Lord. We just call him. He's there. And everything's cool. Everything's literally cool. Cool down, free, happy, satisfied. Ah, the Lord is here. Ah, it's great. It's so nice to be here. And then what do you think Vrindavan was? They just be with the Lord and fuss over him. Think about him, associate with him. We're doing that with the holy name. We got the power of Vrindavan right here in our grasp. We're doing what they're doing, and we're doing it here by mantra, by his name. That's why even Krishna says, my name is better than myself. There you had to be in Vrindavan. Here, where we got his name, I can be in the toilet and be with Krishna. Right? We have one lady like that. Where she go to the bathroom, the Lord would follow her. Okay, let's see what else. So, River, give us a word.
It's so good, man. It's like you're talking about me.
Oh, yeah?
It's like you're talking about my path. It's like you're talking about what's been happening to me and how it's been happening. I was sitting there, and you and Lolita have really been helping me, pulling me out of my Maya. Really, you've been, what's the word? What's that? Exorcism. Is it exorcism? Is
Exercise.
that the exorcism? I feel like that's been happening to me, and I asked for it to happen to me about, I'd say 20 years, 15 years. I was really sick, and I was watching this movie and I felt like I had devils in me. I felt like I had these demons in me. And I was watching this film, and she was getting all of these, she was getting that word, she was getting them, and I said, I need this. I've got these demons, and they need to go. I was so sick.
Yeah.
It was really horrible. And here I've had transcendental exorcism, with you and
Exorcism.
exorcism, just out of me. And I've been hankering for all those things of, Krishna, I want realizations, and I want this, and he's been giving them to me. Now there's space, now there's a lot of room, because one has removed obstacles out the way, that were taking space and taking focus. So that's not there anymore. There's room now for Krishna to flourish within me. And I can accept him. I can accept him. And it is that, like you were speaking, and I was thinking, yeah, that's what's happened exactly. Just not associated. I'm sorry, I'm getting excited. Calm down. Not associating with that which takes away Krishna. Just blocks Krishna, taking one's focus off that and taking it to Krishna. And everything you say is like, wow. I have so many things to say. You have to tell me to stop talking. About Carl Schwab's. Is that him? That's
Klaus Schwab.
Him. They're hankering for something fresh all the time.
Yeah.
Like we get fresh Krishna all the time. They're hankering for something fresh. They have to just play about with everything to try and find something new, make something new. And now, with them doing it, is helping them do their plan with getting rid of so many people. It's really getting us. It's really like, it's getting so bad. It's like that thing in a film where, the bomb is diffused at the last second. And they defuse the bomb and save the day. And there's all this stuff happening. It's getting really bad. Apparently, there's going to be an earthquake in India. That's going to be the next place where they're going to create a earthquake. And it's getting really bad. But at that minute, it's going to happen what you say. It's going to change. The Sangha is rising. It's rising like the jewel in the crown. So people can come because it's been empowered, so empowered by Krishna. Look at us. Look at the devotees. Look what you've done for us by keeping, you're like Mother Hubbard. You keep the devotees together. You keep us together. We fight with between each other, but you still keep us together because our connection individually is with you. It's with you. No matter what we squabble, you know, it's with you. It keeps us held. You know, it's like it is our food. You know, it is our only food now. We have to come. You were just speaking about that. And we have to come. It's our only food. It keeps us satisfied. It gives us so much upliftment, so much. I didn't realize, oh my God, Maharaj, going through purifications, it's worth it. To all the devotees, to the new ones, it's so worth it. It is the only way, you know, to go through that, because you go through that little squeeze, you go through and then you come out. And Lalit always says it to me, the sun will shine, the sun will shine again. And it does. And you just keep on the words of the devotees, you know, who, you know, kind of take you through purification, because you can drown in it if you don't have that support. You can just drown in it. And if you keep going to the support who have the light, they can keep taking you out and taking you out as you go through really deep purifications. That's when you need support and you need the devotees. That's how I've got through it. Every time.
You need that's the thing is you need the support of the devotees, and you have to go through the regeneration. And like Jesus said, those who follow me through the regeneration, you have to go through this. Otherwise, if you give up, then you just back where you were. But you have to realize, oh, I have to go through the regeneration. I have to go through this. I'm going to change. I'm going to be transformed. And that's why those who are going through that, you could see the results of those who go through the regeneration. And it's a bit of a crucifixion for some people, you know, because some people it's easier, some people it's harder. But you just got to be like a warrior and just say, yeah, I'm going to go through this. And and that's how you make it to this other side. And it's great. I mean, the witnesses are saying, yeah, it's great over here. Come on, come along, follow us in through the regeneration. We all go. I had to go through stuff, you know, go through and still, you know, whatever we go through, you know, because it just gets better. You know, I mean, what other, you know, this is such an opportunity and an option at such a strange time, you know, bizarre, you know, that it's being offered. But that's what Lord Chaitanya came at that kind of time, to really give us mercy. And so anybody who takes advantage is very fortunate. If you can hear this message and see the value of this. So Krishna he'll show certain people. He'll say, oh yeah, this is where you should go, you know. And he's doing that. See, I'm seated in the heart of all living beings, Krishna says, and I'm directing their wanderings. So he knows. He'll get people to wander over here in this direction, the little cows, you know, they're looking for grass. Well, come here. We got some stony variety, man. Very stony. It gets you very high, this grass, man. It's Mary Jane. Radharani, man.
You know, Maharaj, it is so true. The support of the devotees. If we don't have it, we do stupid things to ourselves. If we fall into the darkness and we punish ourselves, you know, and we need the support to rise out of that kind of behavior. And the family is so vital. This is a family affair, you know, headed by yourself, and you do a great job. You're such a great head. And I caused you so much disturbances. I'm so sorry. I couldn't help it.
It's mothers and fathers, they always have to change the diapers, right?
Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lalita. You know, so much time, you know, you've given me. Oh my God, my family, you know, means so much. Wow, I've been wanting this, but this is the real trust.
Yeah.
Real trust.
Yeah.